Hi, I just wanted to talk about what I thought um, the struggle for success is. Oh, my cat is touching me. Look at him. He grabbed my arm just suddenly. Oh, you're so cute. I love him. That's my cat. I love him. He's the best thing in the world. Anyways, I want to talk about what I think the struggle is for when you try to be successful. The thing is, I'm not, at the point in my life where I want to be when I'm, like for my final destination, so to speak. But what I think that struggle is, like everyone, why the 95% of people don't get to where they want to be in life usually before they die, is because they don't want to pay the price without seeing the promise. I know I've heard that somewhere. And also, it's constant action to get to where you want to be instead of just like instant gratification. So, kind of the longer you wait. But, anyways, I'm going to talk about my personal experience. Like right now, I'm living in a lovely home. I'm renting from someone, but it's a lovely home in a nice place. Like the kind of forest is outside. It's not really a forest, but it's more beautiful to look at than the city and stuff. And I have my cat, which I thought I was gonna lose when my dad lost the apartment that we were living in before. And I'm just thinking, why are all these things happening? I've been concentrating, I've been doing these visualization things. I've been saying these positive affirmations, and I've been, not all the time. To be honest, like when you say some positive affirmations, you just say it and you don't feel anything. But then I'm also going to go on this really quick. No matter what they say, like in the movies, like The Secret and stuff, when they say, oh, those affirmations are good, but they mean nothing unless you believe them. That's true to some sense. Again, I'm just stating my opinion. But it's also true, the more you say it, the more you're going to believe it. So, those things about just saying it won't work, I think is bullcrap, because the more you say it, the more you believe it. I've said so many things, and then it gets in my mind so much, and it's like, oh, I just start just thinking about it a lot. Even when I was saying it before, because I'm kind of the prime example of when I say things, I don't really mean it unless I say them over and over again. And it took a while, but I'm glad I ended up in this really nice place. Before, I was just living in like a crummy apartment with my parents. My dad was just, I don't know how to describe him. I just didn't like my life. All those teenagers that are blah blah blah. I cut myself. I'm depressed. But then there's other quote, something about they'll live in paradise, or we live in paradise, especially in America, but we'll never know it because we take everything for granted. So what I started to realize is, first, the things, my job, like I was being harassed by this person at my job that I don't really have any contact with, but she's a person behind the cameras. And for some reason, she doesn't like me. And I've never even talked to the see you next Tuesday. The cunt. But, yeah, for some reason, she just ticked me off. And so I went to HR and told it about it. And she's been doing it since she started working there. I was working there before her, and I've just had enough. I'm like, why does this happen to me? I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing everything right. Like, I just keep saying, why? And I realize I don't want to be here forever. And stuff like these little bad things that keep happening at every job that I have, I'm just doing it temporarily, but even though I haven't found what I really want to do, I actually know what I really want to do, but I don't see a path yet, but it'll show up. But anyways, all these little objections that keep happening that keeps ticking me off, I'm seeing that that's it's a road to my success, because it's showing me you don't want to be here. You obviously really don't want to be here, because it's showing me that my potential is bigger than that. For instead of these petty little things that keep happening, it's showing that am I'm growing, that I have these things, that these little bad things that happen, these things I call accidents, or something, what's the word, these little petty actions that keep ticking me off from for where I am right now. It's showing me you don't want to be here. You keep growing, keep doing stuff to get to where you want to be. So I'm starting to be thankful for all these little petty bad actions. It's showing me that you are more than this. You are so much more than this. You have so much more potential. I'm hoping this makes sense for other people, because I know what it is. I can comprehend things in my mind, and when I say it out loud, it starts to make no sense to people. But it makes a lot of sense to me, and I don't think I'm translated very well. But I guess let me give an example. So, if a girl works at a retail job, I'm using me as an example. And customers are constantly annoying her, and she realized she is not much of a people complaining person. She cannot tolerate it enough. It's showing her that this is not where she wants to be. She is more than that. She has to find a better revenue or outcome, or a better way to make money, or do something that she enjoys doing, but making a living off of it. So, like, liking what you do is happiness. Loving, I don't know the quote, but liking what you. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, luckily, no, because American Eagle called. And you were right, my big text wasn't about the package or American. Yeah, I think it was. Entschuldigung. Sorry, anyways, I wanted to finish talking about, my experience. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Gosh, I need to eat some more tomatoes to make my, memory come back. But anyways, yeah, like all these, whatever bad's happening in your life, it's showing you that you can grow from it. Is basically what this video is about. You can keep growing from it. Well, I need to practice my video skills. But yeah, that's basically what I think. On my Tumblr, I've just been looking at been following the most positive blogs, even though some blogs that I follow are just not, or, you know, kind of young, wild, and free kind of blogs. But yeah, I've been trying to look at positive affirmations on my Twitter. I've been trying to follow people that are positive, even though some of my tweets are definitely not the most positive. But I barely tweet. Actually, no. But I've also decided that I only watch shows that make me laugh or are happy. Like, my favorite show right now has been, and probably will be forever until the show ends, is South Park. Because it's funny, and it's also crude but funny, and that's how I kind of consider myself to be sometimes. So, like, I only watch shows that make me laugh or keep me interesting. Like, I love kids shows. I will watch SpongeBob till the end of my days. And I loved it. Yeah, I really don't watch TV that much. I am not influenced by culture at all, like MTV or was it Jersey Shore. I don't really do that kind of things. But yeah, also, yeah, try not to let culture influence too much, because first it'll have you like spending your money. Like, I always get emails, each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from a lot of retail stores. I work at a retail store, but at the one that I mainly work at the most, I don't shop there at all. The one that I have the most problems with. But my other one I love because I shop there a lot, and I do a lot of I just like the environment more. But anyways, getting back to the concept of this video, I know it's been going on for about 14 minutes now. The petty things or the small things that you keep happening in your life, like complaining about a job, like, oh my gosh, I hate that, or saying something, oh my gosh, when will it end? It's a sign. So every time you complain about something, just look at what you're complaining about and see how you can get rid of complaining about that problem. Because that's what I'm starting to realize. It's like all these little petty actions are showing me that there is more to life than this. Like, there's gotta be more to life. And I've looked at other things and other ways to help me, like paying my bills. I was listening to a seminar by Jim Rohn. He passed away a few years ago, or 4 years ago, and he said, from another guy that was like an entrepreneur, that he's like, I can't stand paying my bills. And he's like, well, that's one way to look at it. Or you can look at it as if you are paying the goose that lays the golden eggs, and it totally made sense to me. It clicked because if you don't paying your bills, it's a other way to be grateful for what you have. So if paying your bills, like, you need to like pay your phone bill because you want to communicate. What would losing your communication be about? Or paying your rent. You don't want to lose your home. You like your home, don't you? Or if you don't, you would look for something else, or you would save up until you can find something else. And internet. You like the internet, don't you? That means you want to pay it. Like, I know it doesn't click long as like, no, I don't want to. Like, if it was free, I would do it, but you are feeding the goose that lays the golden eggs. Just keep on dreaming and write down a list. I wrote down a list. I don't know what I did with it. I did write down one of my goals. It's been torn up, and I don't really want to show it yet, because I've also heard, like, from Earl Nightingale, telling people all your kind of dreams and success, you're probably going to get negative feedback on it, and I don't want that. I don't need people telling me, well, this is how it's done, well, this is the real world. Like, there's a girl at my job, and she's so opinionated, and she's so stuck in her ways that if you say something else that is opposed to it, or you say your own opinion about life, she has her opinion, and it's just not good. So anyways, I wanted to make the point in that video. I'm sorry for making this so long, and sorry for the little interruption, but start changing your chain of thoughts. Watch what you say. Pay attention to everything you're saying, especially when you're talking to other people out in public. I'm kind of an antisocial person right now. I've been for my whole life, basically. But I realize when I go out, I lose my train of thought when I'm with people. It's like I am a robot. Seriously, but I'm starting to think about what I say instead of it being so impulsive. Because that's what I had problems with, being impulsive and just agreeing with everyone, anything they say, and doing things of what they say, of what they think is right. But then I have to think, do I want to be like them? At their age, do I want to be here? Or at their age, do I want to be just like them? Why am I taking advice from a person that is so not where I want to be at that age, or anywhere, at that time in my life? They are nowhere close. Why would I need advice from that person? So that's the main point of the video, is all those little petty things that happen, that every complaint you have, go try to solve it. I'm still in the point of I'm still, I guess, young, and I guess I want revenge on people that have done me wrong, and that's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be for a while for me. But I always like that feeling, but that's my kind of feeling, even though some people say, oh, forgive, like Earl Nightingale said, forgive everyone. I have forgiven them. They're just gonna make sure they know that I am the one that's gonna teach them a lesson, just to put it simply. So this video is a mixture of succeeding and then me ranting about how I'm a good person, but everyone has their moments. I do too. Sorry for this video, I was jumping around. But yeah, all I can say is follow your dreams, watch what you say, and pay attention to what you say. Write down your goals. Don't even repeat them to yourself yet if you can't, because I couldn't do it, and I still am not really doing it that often. It's a practice. Like, the only way, like, happiness is a practice. Like, Albert Einstein said something to keep your, like, life is kind of like a bicycle. To keep your balance, you have to keep going. You have to do constant action, and that's not the easiest way for a lot of people. But it's basically the best way. Constant action. Because a lot of times people want to rest, and you think, like, hard tasks like hard labor is the hardest thing. Using this is the hardest thing, at least for me. It's far from the easiest. I find doing hard labor even more easier than controlling this. This is so not easy to control sometimes. So watch what you say, stop and think. Just do me a favor and just think. Okay? Watch your words, watch what you say. Thanks for holding in. If you watched this till the end of the video, I am so thankful that you did, and keep on going. There are rewards for your dedication to what you want to do in life. So keep working at it. Don't look at things and say why. Look at the things you want and tell yourself, ask, why not? Why not me? Why can't I do it? Why not? So just do that for me. Make this world a better place. And put a smile on your face. I don't smile in public usually, even though I should. I smile a lot when I'm alone or just with Triton. So yeah. Thank you. I sent out my blessings. If you believe in God, God bless. If you're not, to whatever you are or things. Well, thank you for sticking in, and have a good day. Senator Sir Owen signing off.